dropping down from the head into the body as much as possible and connecting to the breath. So we'll take a nice big inhale and we'll sweep the arms up overhead. Reach as tall as you can. And then exhale, bend the knees and just come halfway down. Hands to the thighs or the knees. And then inhale one more time. Reach all the way up and imagine that you're gathering the energy from the sun. And then just draw it down into the body. We'll go the other way this time. So we'll reach down, bending deeply into the knees, gathering up the energy from the earth and drawing it up into the body. And then all the way up. Reach as tall as you can. Gather, gather, gather. And then back down the front of the body. Let's do a little mini sun salute here. Drop into your knees. Inhale, reach up. Big inhale. Open the heart, open the front body. Exhale, fold over the legs as much as possible. Come halfway up, hands to knees. Roll the shoulders back, straight back down to the floor. Exhale, fold again. Drop your seat. And then ground your feet into the earth and inhale all the way up. Reach up, reach up, reach up, reach up. Exhale, hands down the center line. Take a moment just to connect to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Just step your feet a little bit wider, not too wide. We'll inhale the arms up, and we're going to reach for the right wrist with the left hand. And we're going to side bend, and you can bend into the left knee as you side bend towards the back of the room. Take another inhale into the intercostal muscles between the ribs, and exhale. And then inhale up again, pressing into the floor. Then interlace your fingers, soften behind your knees and press up. And then reach for the opposite wrist. Bending towards the front of the room, bending the left knee. Opening up the left side of the body. Inhale, come up. Just allow the arms to float down, float down, float down. And interlace your fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back and down. Open up the chest, open up the heart. Feel the stretch from shoulder to shoulder. Soften behind the knees. And then let's go ahead and step the feet now hip distance apart with the hands and arms still where they are. Step the right foot slightly forward. Always softness behind the knees. We're going to inhale, lengthen up. And on the exhale, we're going to hinge forward with a straight back as much as possible. Press into the big toe of the right foot. Look down at the floor. Maybe raise your arms up behind you, whatever feels comfortable for you. Keep drawing that right hip slightly back. Left hip slightly forward. And then find your feet in the earth. Inhale, reach all the way up. Release your hands, step back. Roll the shoulders forward up as you inhale and exhale back and down. Inhale, forward up. Exhale, back and down. One last time. Inhale, forward up. Exhale, back and down. Now, other side. Step the opposite foot forward. Really plug into that big toe for stability. Your feet are hip distance apart. Again, reach behind you. Maybe you want to reach for your elbows. Entirely up to you, if it's hands, elbows, whatever you wish. Just inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, straight back, hinge forward, look down at the floor, drawing that left hip back, right hip slightly forward. Trying to find softness in the body, but connect to your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, press your feet into the floor. Inhale up again. Release your hands, step back. Feet are a little bit wider than the hips now. We're going to take the left hand and we're going to sweep it in front of you all the way over towards the front of the room. Reach up, slightly back. Reach towards the back of the room and down. One more big circle with that arm. Reaching forward towards the front of the room. Looking up, back and down. If you find at any time that you're feeling a little bit dizzy, just stop. You can go ahead and do one full circle. Always feel free to come back into your chair if that's what feels good for you. And we'll come to hands on hips. Circling at the hip joint here. Just really feeling sensation in the body here. Usually a lot in the hips. Circle around the other way. Breathe. Come back to neutral. Now we're going to reach towards the back of the room, all the way up. Back towards the front. This is with the opposite arm, and down. Then towards the back, all the way up, towards the front, and down, and one more full circle, all the way up, and to the front, and down. Now come up again to hands and knees. Go ahead and turn your right toes out and step your left heel slightly back and look down and see if you can intersect the heel of the front foot with the arch of the back foot. Maybe line it up with the lines on the floor. It makes it a lot easier. So we're going to bring the arms up shoulder level, roll the shoulders back and down, really flex the fingers, flex the palms, make them active. They're not just kind of hanging out there. We're going to make them nice and active. And we're going to drop the hips back as you reach forward, and then just pivot the arms. Pivot the arms. That front hand will fall wherever it will naturally. The upper arm reaches towards the sky. Be careful. The floor is slippery with your socks on. Try not to drop the top shoulder towards the floor. Keep breathing. And then find your feet again. Inhale up. Now reverse your triangle. So back hand comes to the back leg. Both knees are straight again. Front arm comes up. Reach up and now reach towards the back. And smile. Staying loose in the muscles in the face. Now come on back again. Arms shoulder level. One more time triangle. See if it's different this time. Now that you understand it a little better. And then find your feet. Inhale up and reverse your triangle. Coming back the other way. Ooh, opening up the side body and the hips. Come back to neutral. Feet come forward, hands to hips. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. So left toes come out, right heel comes back, intersect, heel with arch. Okay? The knees are straight but not tight. Inhale, arms up shoulder level. Look over that left hand. And we're going to reach forward as you drop your hips back. And then pivot the arms. Notice if one side really feels different from the other. Usually does. Make sure the top shoulder is not falling forward. It's stacked over the bottom shoulder. Find the earth. Inhale, come back up. And back hand to back leg. Front arm comes up and back. Come back again. Preparing for your triangle one more time. Reach forward. Pivot the arms. See if this one feels different. Inhale, feet pressing into the earth. Come back up. Reverse your triangle. Beautiful. And come back to neutral. If you're in your chair, you can always do this sitting in a chair. So, hands on hips. Take another breath in. And exhale out. Turn the right toes out. This time, we're going to turn all the way towards the right toes. Now, set up your feet and your legs so that they're hip distance apart. We're going to come up onto the back toes and bend the front knee. So you're in your lunge here. Try to make sure that the front knee is directly over the ankle. Okay. Drawing it back a little bit more. Inhale, arms up alongside the ears. This is a great balancing pose. Activate those fingers and hands. Breathe. You can look down at the floor. You don't have to look up. Really requires some strength here. Working the muscles, breathing. And release. Come back to front. How did that feel? Inhale. Exhale. Things are waking up. Turn the other way. So setting up the same way. So we're going to separate the feet hip distance apart. Come to the toes of the back foot. Front knee is bent over the ankle. You want your feet hip distance apart. Arms come up alongside the ears. Spread the fingers. Reaching up. Breathing. Breathing. Oops. Great hip flexors here. Great stretch. Inhale. Release. Come back to center. Relax the arms. And heel toe yourself back to center. So drop into your knees a little bit. Soften. We'll come into chair pose, which is an active pose for your legs. Inhale, reach forward as you drop your tailbone down. We're not sticking the tailbone back. We're rather dropping it down towards the earth. And breathe. We're building up some heat here. Building up some heat. I think I'm going to open a door. Breathing in, breathing out. Now take a big inhale here. And on the exhale, see if you can just fold over and get nice and loosey-goosey here. Nice and soft, like your arms are cooked spaghetti. Breathing in, breathing out. Now simply walk your fingertips up your legs, up your legs, up your legs, and come to stand. Step your feet nice and wide. Turn the toes out and the heels in. Bend the knees. First, we're going to take the backs of the hands, right? We're going to bend the knees and press the backs of the hands into the inside of your knees, opening the knees with your hands. Again, the tailbone is not jutting back. It's dropping down. So breathe. Doesn't matter how far you go. Just see what's available to you today. And press into those knees and breathe. Notice how much heat you're building up here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then inhale up to 5-pointed star. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and then we're going to come back down into your whatchamacallit pose. I forgot already. Goddess pose. I'm getting older. What can I say? Okay, open the knees, spread the palms, drop the tailbone. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep breathing. Maybe you go a little bit deeper. Maybe not. Just see what's available. Every day will be different. Woohoo! And then find your feet. Inhale up. Reach up into your 5-pointed star. Aha! Okay, relax the arms. Just heel to your feet back to you, hip distance apart. And we'll take a nice big inhale. Sweep the arms up overhead. Modified sun salute. Exhale, soft knees, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway up, straight back, shoulders back. Exhale, fold over the legs. And then root to rise, we say, press to the earth. And inhale yourself all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And gather the sun's energy and draw it down into your body. And breathe. So, release the arms alongside the body. Drop the chin down towards the sternum. And let the weight of the head go. Feel the sensation in your neck and your shoulders. Just try to imagine the head like a bowling ball, and you're just letting it go, 10 pounds. And then roll the right ear over the right shoulder. Take the left hand, or rather right hand up, and let it rest on the side of the head. No pushing necessary. We're just going to rest it there And maybe raise that left arm a little bit. You'll feel a difference in the sensation. Sort of a sweet spot there. Just breathe. And release. Roll the chin down to the sternum again. And over to the other side. So take the left hand up, rest it on the side of the head. Reach the right arm out till you feel that sweet spot. Breathe. And release. Roll the chin down to the sternum and back up to neutral. Sweep the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, press up, drop down a little bit into your knees and then push up towards the sky. Press the hips forward. Smile and breathe. Almost done. Bring your hands behind your hips like so, fingertips pointed down. And we're just going to roll the shoulders back and press the hips towards that beautiful view. Let the chin drop down towards the sternum. Just get soft in the front body. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we'll come back up. One more forward fold over the legs. Softness behind the knees. Inhale halfway up, hands to knees. Exhale, fold. Now big inhale here. Push into the floor. Inhale all the way up, 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 up. Exhale, hands on the center line. Namaste. Thank you.
Please be seated. Stay as we take in the beauty of autumn season. Let's take this time to cultivate and focus our minds. Seated meditation is a practice that, within the mind, calms diluted thoughts and reveals our true nature. within the body, it guides fiery energy to descend and watery energy to ascend. So we will now begin a 30-minute session following Peter's guide to the method of sitting meditation.
The method of sitting meditation is simple and easy. Sit comfortably on the floor or in a chair, breathe in, grab all your tension and breathe it out. Open up your chest and heart, stretch up tall and align your spine from your neck to your tailbone. Relax your shoulders and arms and allow your hands to rest on your knees. Bring your attention to your breath. As you exhale, release all mental and physical tension. Invite your attention to abide in your chi energy field, which is called Tanjan. This is located about 2 inches below your navel and is the power center for your breathing. Open your eyes and gaze downward over the end of your nose and to the floor. Keep your mouth closed and allow the tip of your tongue to rest gently against the roof of your mouth. When your mind is concentrated and calm, pure and clear saliva may gather in the mouth. You may swallow it. Relax your facial muscles and notice your gentle smile. If your face or body begins to itch, do not scratch. This is just a sign of the energy circulating in your body. Simply note the itching and let it pass. If your legs ache unbearably, you may change position very slowly and quietly so that you maintain a calm stillness and do not interrupt others. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not be discouraged or disturbed by them. Simply focus on your breathing without reacting to or playing with those thoughts. Recognize them as thoughts. They will disappear by themselves. And remember, keep bringing your awareness back to your Tanjan breathing center. If you continue practicing meditation for a long period of time, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation in which the mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, with no distinction between self and others, time and place. We are grateful to sit quietly together, finding the still point within. May we be here now, aware of our ever calm and alert spirit.
Wiggle your fingers. Stretch your legs out and massage your knees. Stretch your back. Or you can do your own stretching in a standing position for 1 minute. Stretch your body. Adjust your breathing. Do you feel refreshed? If you are ready, let us guide ourselves to a deeper meditation for 15 minutes. Breathe in and breathe out. Rub your hands. Massage your eyes. Your chin. One more time, rub your hands. Massage your chin and around your lips. Massage your ears. Last Sunday, November 3rd, at the One Buddhism Center headquarters in Korea, there was a reverent ceremony to honor the retirement of Venerable Chonsan, the sixth head Dharma master of One Buddhism, and to celebrate the inauguration of the new center head Dharma master, Venerable Wang San. So for the next 6 years, Venerable Wang San will guide the direction of One Buddhism worldwide through his teachings. By reading the inaugural message, the inaugural Dharma words from him, we can understand what kind of teachings One Buddhism focuses on and the vision it holds for the world. So let us take this time to read it together.
The inaugural address of the Prime Dharma Master, Venerable Wang San.
Let's read together.
I would like to express my gratitude to the distinguished guests and Dharma friends who have taken time out of their busy schedule to attend today's inauguration ceremony. I express my deepest gratitude and respect to Venerable Zhang San, the 15th Dharma Master of Wan Buddhism, for his heartfelt dedication to and hard work in advancing our order throughout his tenure. Respected Dharma friends and supporters, both lay and ordained, today I take on the role of the 16th Prime Dharma Master of Wan Buddhism. I feel the weight of the great responsibility of leading our order and shaping the future of humanity. Our Wan Buddhist order stands at a significant moment in its history, having passed its centennial milestone and now entered the first year of its fourth generation, based on our tradition of counting each generation as 36 years. However, under the protection of the Dharmakaya Buddha and the Fourfold Grace, and with faith in the unwavering support and guidance of the former Prime Dharma Masters and the steadfast cooperation of our senior leaders and Dharma friends, I have humbly accepted this position. I firmly pledge to devote myself wholeheartedly, together with all of you, to fulfilling the mission of delivering all sentient beings and curing the world. This calling is a continuation of the founding master Sotasan's founding spirit and the legacy of our predecessors. Our founding master Sotasan established the guiding principle: with the great opening of matter, let there be a great opening of spirit. In doing so, he opened the door by which Wan Buddhism will lead all sentient beings who are drowning in the turbulent seas of suffering to an immeasurably vast paradise. As followers of Wan Buddhism who believe in and practice the truth of Il Wan Song, One Circle Image, we have come together with united mind and selfless service to create a new history that embodies this founding spirit, guiding all living beings from suffering to liberation and healing. A world in distress embodies both the grand vision of founding Master Sotasan and the foundational spirit of Won Buddhism. We have embraced the mission of bringing the spirit into the world. Today, I reaffirm this spirit and mission, and together with all of you, I am ready to take bold steps forward. Today, society is losing its sense of humanity and morality as we become increasingly intoxicated by the advancements of science. Technology is progressing daily, leading us into the age of artificial intelligence, yet many people live precariously in states of loneliness, anxiety, greed, and emptiness. Division, conflict, confrontation, and war are unending, and the climate crisis we are experiencing poses a risk of mutual destruction to all life on Earth. Despite material abundance, mental poverty and suffering are widespread across individuals, societies, and indeed the entire world, presenting a heartbreaking reality. Respected lay and ordained members, let us unite our hearts and minds and create a gracious world together. The founding master Sotasan teaches us that Ilwan is the original nature of all sentient beings, and that the mind is precisely the Buddha. Our original mind is one. Such a mind is free from disturbances, ignorance, and wrongdoings. When the mind is in its true state, there is no difference between you and me. All dualities and conflicts are transcended. With one heart and mind describes a path for returning to our true nature. Our mind practice is about awakening us to our own inherent Buddha nature, cultivating it and utilizing it. With one heart and mind also means unifying and connecting all of our minds and hearts as one. We must become aware of this shared inherent awakened mind, break down the boundaries between individuals and groups, and share in one another's suffering so that we may overcome it together. When my mind becomes one with others, and my minds of many are harmoniously integrated, we can finally move forward as a true community. The founding master Sotasan taught that our world is permeated by grace, by which he means the indispensable interconnectedness of all beings and our mutual dependence for survival. We are born into and live within this grace, which sustains us. This boundless grace, manifesting as our interconnectedness, surrounds us and enables our very existence. Consequently, we bear the responsibility to express gratitude for this grace and to repay it through our actions. The gracious world we seek is cultivated through our recognition of this grace and our acts of gratitude and service. Achieving a world of grace requires our sacrifice, dedication, and the collective effort of all people. Toward a world of grace is made possible when we act with one heart to bestow grace upon the world. The small acts of kindness, love, sharing, and empathy and consideration that we each practice in our own places can change the world. My grateful heart and acts of service can inspire a change in others, and when this change creates a cycle that gives rise to new grace, the world will be filled with grace. Respected lay and ordained Dharma friends, let us practice in our daily lives the maxim of, with one heart and mind, toward a world of grace. Every time we use our minds, let us realize our original unified mind and put that singular mind to use. Let us gather all of our hearts as one. May every action we take with this unified mind manifest grace in the world. With our one heart and mind toward a world of grace, captures our vow and aspiration to attain Buddhahood and save all sentient beings. Through the practice of uniting our minds and cultivating our awareness of the grace in the world, let us guide humanity toward a paradise on earth. The radiant light of the Il One will illuminate the path we share. Thank you.
Join your palms together and let's contemplate on the Venerable Wang San님's Dharma words in our heart. Thank you. So take these Dharma words to your home and reflect it daily. Kathy will make an important announcement.
Good morning, everyone. So what did you think about the Prime Dharma Master in Korea, Venerable Wang Sanim's words, Dharma words? It's beautiful. So we also, do you know that we also have a head Dharma Master of One Buddhism USA, and his sitting in the back. His name is Venerable Juk Sanim. So we are very fortunate to be able to celebrate his inauguration ceremony here next Sunday, which means that we will have many people joining us, many Kyomonims, ministers, and many lay people from all over the country joining. And so we also will have a small group of Dharma name recipients that are invited to represent our community as well. This also means that we will not have regular Sundays at 10 a.m. So instead, you can join us online. Please join us online for this special occasion, and it is at 2 o'clock. So you can, there will be a link. However, we also want, whether you've come here today for the first time or you have been here for many years, you are part of our Dharma family and community. So we would love it if you were part of this ceremony. So we will have a Dharma discussion after this, and then please join us because we're going to make a video for the ceremony with all of our community involved. So thank you, and please stay.
Thank you.
Make the little video. Today.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you to everyone who attended today's mini meditation retreat. So after this, as Kathy said, all those of us in the Dharma Hall will break into 3 small groups of 3 or 4 people for a Dharma conversation. The topic will be how we can practice the message from Venerable Wang Sanim's inaugural address with one heart and mind toward a world of grace. Thank you. Here to take